Are you considering moving to Lakeland, Florida, right here in Central Florida? Before you do, I need to give you 5 things that you need to know before you move here. You see, I've been a Lakeland resident for over 55 years. Yes, 55 years I've been here in Lakeland, Florida. But before I tell you a little bit about my experience, here's 5 things you need to know about Lakeland before you consider moving here. My name is Brian Stephens. I'm with eXp Realty, Realtors of Faith. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope it brings value to you and helps you make your decision if you're thinking about moving to Lakeland, meaning also Winter Haven, Auburndale, Haines City, Davenport, Mulberry, Bartow, all kind of connected to the Lakeland area. We're the largest city in Polk County. But let's get right into this. So number 1, Lakeland is growing fast. Why is Lakeland growing so fast? Because we sit right between Tampa and Orlando. You can get on the Polk County Parkway and go west and go to Tampa in about 45 minutes. You can go east and go to Orlando in about an hour. Now, all this is depending on traffic, right? Which we know is never fun in Central Florida. So it's wonderful. So if you've got a job in Tampa, Orlando, you can jump on there, get there really quick. It's a really nice feature. So here's what you also need to know. There's been massive population growth. I'm going to say ever since 2020, ever since COVID, we have seen traffic almost double. So if you don't like traffic, don't move to Lakeland, Florida, because I can tell you some of the Lakelanders who have been around here a long time kind of complain about the traffic a little bit. I don't mind it. It's like whatever. It's part of growth. But a lot of people are like, oh, there's too much traffic here. If you're one of those people, don't move here because you may say the same thing. Hey, we have new restaurants, we have new neighborhoods, we've got warehouse facilities that are expanding rapidly, but property values have also appreciated significantly. So you're seeing our property taxes go up some. And of course, there's always the homeowner's insurance part, which we'll get to that in just a minute. So Lakeland still has a really nice hometown feel, but make no mistakes, this city is really growing rapidly. Number 2, Lakeland offers more affordable living than Tampa or Orlando. Now, I say this generally speaking. You can take a $400,000 home in Lakeland, call it, say, in Southeast Lakeland, put that in Tampa or Orlando, it's almost always going to be more expensive. And I don't know the ratio to price because it really does depend on what part of Orlando or Tampa you would put it in, but I can tell you we're more affordable. You're going to get larger lots, larger homes, pool homes, gated communities. You know, one of the things that Lakeland in Florida does have is there's no state income tax, which is kind of nice. And then again, the property taxes and the homeowner's insurance are going to vary depending on the age of the home and the location. Now, homeowner's insurance is still, I'm going to say, medium affordable. It's still fine. In some cases, if you're coming from a state where it's a lot less expensive, you may be shocked. You know, for example, and I'm going to give you a very general scenario here. You may purchase a home that's $350,000, which is about our medium price range. And say if it's 3 or 4 years old, your homeowner's insurance policy would be somewhere in the $1,500 a year category to $2,000 a year, something like that. So nothing crazy, but know that it does depend on the age of the home, the location, and that sort of thing for homeowners insurance. And property taxes will depend on the millage rate of the area. And so that's going to vary also. And again, that's the reason you need a local real estate agent to kind of walk you through these different scenarios. South Lakeland is generally going to be more established and a little bit higher priced. Southeast Lakeland, Southwest Lakeland, those are the zip codes that are 33813, 33812, 33811, and 33803 are going to be, again, more established, but you're going to pay a little bit more in those parts of town. North Lakeland usually has a little bit more affordability. That would be 33810, 33809, but North Lakeland is growing too and has some beautiful pockets to live in. And again, it's close to I-4. If you need to get to a different part of the state, it's always kind of maybe quicker in your scenario there. But we have areas like Lake Hollingsworth and Grasslands. Those are premium locations, meaning very established. Prices are going to be higher. The taxes are going to be higher in those areas, generally speaking, but gorgeous areas here in Lakeland. You've got Lake Hollingsworth, you've got Florida Southern College right on the north side of the lake. Went to school there, so I'm a graduate. anyways, a long time ago. I don't need to tell you that, but love Florida Southern College. Go Mocs. We have Southeastern University, great Christian private school here in Lakeland. We've got Polytech. We've got all kind of great schools here in Lakeland, but I'm going off script here. So Lake Hollingsworth, Grasslands, Lake Morton area, beautiful areas to realize and to raise your home. Beautiful areas to raise your family in a nice home. So there's a lot of people that are moving to Lakeland because they realize they can honestly get more house for the money. Number 3, you need to understand the different areas of Lakeland. So let's break it down. Again, this is very generally speaking, but you've got South Lakeland, Southeast Lakeland, which is very popular for families. Established neighborhoods, that would be Southeast and Southwest Lakeland. Great shopping and dining. Southwest Lakeland, you're going to have Lakeside Village with all the theaters, the restaurants. But from Southeast Lakeland, it's a 10-minute drive, 15-minute drive. So it's really just all South Lakeland. A little bit higher price points. North Lakeland, you're going to have a lot, probably more new construction because there's more room for growth out that way. You've got, again, easier access to I-4, to Interstate 4, to go to Tampa or Orlando. However, in South Lakeland, you've got the Polk County Parkway, which is a toll road, which you can jump on that, which connects you with Interstate 4 to get to Tampa or Orlando too. So again, that's another option. North Lakeland will be generally a little bit more affordable. Downtown Lakeland would be the other part, which has got a real historic charm. There's restaurants, there's nightlife. The walkability factor is fantastic. We've got older homes there, bungalows. I love the downtown Lakeland. We've got Munn Park, you've got Harry's Restaurant, you've got 1961, you've got Black and Brew, you've got the beautiful hotel downtown. There's so many, the Terrace Hotel. There's so many nice places downtown, and you should go down there over the in the evening because it's absolutely gorgeous. They've got lights lit up. It's got a good feel for it. They put a lot of money in downtown Lakeland, and it's very, very nice. We also have the Saturday morning flea market down there if you want to hang out and bring your pets and walk and get some good food and pop in some of the shops. They also have car shows. They have events down there. Just a really cool downtown vibe. In the Lakeland Highlands area, you're going to get a little bit if you go really south Lakeland. Again, Southeast Lakeland, you're going to get a lot of, sometimes in some cases, larger lots, depending on the area, which is still hard to find larger lots, but you do have some of those in the Lakeland Highlands area, and again, the Southwest Lakeland, pushing to the Mulberry, Brandon area. So Lakeland isn't just one type of community. Every area's got a little bit of a different vibe. Number 4, the lifestyle here is more relaxed. We've got people that come to Lakeland that want to get out of the hustle and bustle, that say, man, this is a little bit nicer. I don't want to be in a big metro area, major hub. Lakeland's got a little bit more of a lower key vibe than that. Although again, it's a busy city. Make no, amends about it. You've got to come here and check it out. I always suggest to people that are thinking about moving here, one of the best things you can do, to me as your realtor friend, and mainly for you, as you're considering moving here, is to hop in the car and drive around and get some ideas of the locations, the area, the feel of the area before you start even looking at homes here. You'll have a good idea if you can see your family living here, going to school here, investing your life here in this city. Hop in the car and do some driving around. You'll get more out of that many times than you will just popping in a home. So highly suggest you doing that. Lakeland has got a strong sense of community. Again, being here over 55 years, I love the connections you can make in Lakeland. It's a great place. It's very warm, very homey, but yet plenty to do. And hopping into the big cities, if you want to go to, in our case, our family's life, the Tampa Bay Buccaneer game, season ticket holder. So love our Buccaneers. If you're coming from a division in, or a city in our division that is maybe New Orleans, Carolina, something like that, I don't know if you can come here because we're Buccaneer fans and we're pretty loyal. So if you're going to bring all that stuff here, we need to have a conversation, okay? Packer fans, I don't know, we're not in your division anymore, but especially if you're in our division, Atlanta, we need to have a conversation. Go Bucks. Sorry to get off on that, but not really. Also, if you want to go to the Orlando Magic game, go to Orlando, man. We had a great year, coming off a great year, but we've got professional sports an hour away either way for a big city feel. We've got beautiful lakes everywhere. That's the reason they call it Lakeland, right? Beautiful lakes. Winter Haven, which again is about 30 minutes east of Lakeland. Beautiful city. That's another video for another time, but they have the chain of lakes. So beautiful lakes in Winter Haven. Here in Lakeland, we've got local parks. We've got a lot of golf courses. We've got fishing, outdoor lifestyle. We've got the Circle B, place to go walk around, hang out. You'll see some alligators, nice little nature walks there. People tend to be very friendly and laid back here in Lakeland. And again, a few things. We've got Bonnet Springs Park. Fantastic place to bring your family. We've got Hollis Garden, another beautiful, attractive place right off Lake Wire, kind of in the downtown area. Again, downtown events. We've got spring training. Here we have the Detroit Tigers that spring train at Joker Marchant Stadium. Have been there for, I don't even know how long, honestly, but it's a team that has the longest standing relationship with any Major League Baseball team. The Detroit Tigers. And then they have the farm team, the Lakeland Tigers, that also are here as their, I think it's their A-ball. So that's kind of nice too. Easy access to beaches and theme parks. You want to run to Disney? Again, if you want to go to beaches, we've got Clearwater Beach, we have Longboat Key, we have Anna Maria Island, all within about an hour and a half. So beautiful beaches everywhere. So Lakeland gives you room to breathe while you're still kind of close to everything. And number 5, you need to know this before you move here. It gets hot in Lakeland, Florida. Very. Summers are very hot. Okay, so July, August, September, October, sometimes it starts in June. The humidity is ridiculous. Yes, you can go outside to go get your mail or something and be sweating a little bit in July, August, and September especially. It's very humid, it's very hot. But you know what? It's better than shoveling snow. It's better than driving through ice. Better than having to bundle up every time, right? So that our summer months are kind of the equivalent, if you're coming from up north, of you're having to deal with all that snow, which I've never lived in, but I've heard about. And we have people that just like, I'm out. I'm coming down to Florida. I don't want to deal with that. So, but Florida, you're going to get a lot of humidity. But you know what? Here's the thing I tell people. The good thing about that, you can wear shorts and you can go inside in the air conditioning. So there you go. There's a trade-off. But it does get hot. We get afternoon thunderstorms once in a while, of course, in the summer. Hurricane season is real. Been through 5 or 6 hurricanes. It's not fun. Part of living in Florida, they're always an adventure. That's for sure. You may want to check whenever you move into a home if you're on a lake or a low-lying area. It could be in a flood zone. Another conversation when you find that specific home. Here to walk you through that. So again, trusting a local real estate agent to walk you through the different areas, the different scenarios when you are looking to purchase a home is huge. So, hey, Florida living is amazing, but you've got to understand there's a lot of varying factors in which area you decide to move into. Hey, my name is Brian Stephens. I have been here for a long time in Lakeland. It is one of the most desirable places to live in Central Florida because of the location, because of the affordability, because of the lifestyle, and our community feel. I would love to chat with you if you're thinking about moving to Lakeland or anywhere in Central Florida. Please, all my contact information is below. I would love to have a conversation with you, talk to you about your family's needs. Again, I've been working with buyers and sellers for over 30 years and love serving people in this business. Thank you so much for tuning in this video. God bless. Have a great day.